Day 16, run 10 miles a day for 30 days done. As you can tell, I found my blue hat. Actually, my girlfriend found it. And I've been looking for this thing for like 2 months, 2 or 3 months. And I just really have this bad habit of losing things. Like I lose my wallet, I lose my keys all the time, but luckily now I have a tile, so I've used it multiple times. In Chinese they call it 丢三落四, meaning that I'm scatterbrained. Yeah, I think that I am, for sure. I think it's just I've always been this way. I lose my wallet, lose my keys, lose my hat. I'll lose certain pieces of clothes, like my jacket or like my favorite shirt, and I actually won't know that I lost it until I look at a picture and I'm like, dude, that was my favorite shirt, where did it go? And then I'll spend a couple days looking for it and I won't find it. And it just like disappears. So yeah, today was a good run overall. Felt a little bit better than the past 2 days at least. The past 2 days have really been sluggish, but today felt a little bit better. Actually, I think it's because I took a nap yesterday for about 30 minutes midday, and then also I slept in a little bit more than I usually do for about 45 minutes. So that extra hour 15 to hour half did me wonders. So I feel a lot better. And actually my time reflects that as well. I was actually under 12 minutes on average per mile, whereas the past 2 days have been over that 12-minute mark per mile on average. So overall felt good. And actually when it's sunny, it's actually a little bit easier as well. It's just the mood. The ducks are ducking, the geese are geesing, birds are chirping, and just overall feels better. And yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be a good day. I feel like it is. It's always a good day, and it's always a productive day. And I try to be as productive as I can with my days, especially with everything going on. I have the time now, and that's why I try to wake up early or try to sleep early. Though as productive as I try to be, and productivity is a really big thing for me, as productive as I am, I do make sure to get the necessary sleep that I need. So for me, that's about 8 hours of sleep a night. And it's 8 hours just because, or more mainly because of all the exercise that I do as well. I found that when I don't exercise as much, so if I'm just going on like regular walks and not running, not really stressing my body all that much, I'll only need about 6.5 to 7. But once I'm doing hard exercise, if I'm going to jiu-jitsu, if I'm going to the gym, if I'm running, if I'm doing all of the above, I need about 8, sometimes even 8.5 hours of sleep. And that's just from, the years of training, the years of lifting, the 2 years of jiu-jitsu, and the 1 year of ultra running. But really, I'll know my body and I'll listen to my body as far as sleep. So the more stress that you put on it, the more rest that you'll need. So, and then it's rest and it's my diet as well. I think with my vegetarian diet, I've experimented out with a few other diets, or just a few ways of eating. I wouldn't even call that a diet. It's just like a way of eating. I think when people think of diet means that you're losing weight, right? Cutting calories, but for me it's just like a way of eating. Because the difference between me cutting and bulking and maintaining, it's just the number of calories, but I literally just eat the same things. So, but yeah, I digress. But it's just make sure you rest your body with enough sleep. Actually, speaking of sleep, I haven't slept with a pillow in 5 or 6 years, and I don't know the science behind it at all, but I read an article, about 5 or 6 years ago, and basically the article said to not sleep with a pillow. And so I decided to try it out, because sometimes I would have neck pain if I didn't sleep with a pillow. So I decided to sleep without a pillow. And at first it was a little bit weird because, you know, you're just used to that pillow. But then I got used to it, and I've never had neck pain for the last 5 or 6 years. Since I've slept without a pillow, I haven't had neck pain. So what sleeping with a pillow for me personally, what it does is that it forces me to sleep on my back. And you can't sleep on, I mean, you can sleep on your side. I still sleep on my side from time to time. But out of the 8 hours that I sleep on my side, it's probably like 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, if I need to switch it up a little bit. But it forces me to sleep on my back, and then my neck is neutral. I think that's what I read in the article, was that if humans are meant to sleep on their back, and your head is not meant to have artificial support. And it's kind of that same concept of, if you've ever read Born to Run by Christopher McDougall, it talks about the Tarahumara Indians and how they run barefoot, and that shoes, athletic shoes, so the shoes that you wear to run, give you an artificial support. And because it gives you that artificial support, it doesn't strengthen your foot as much as it should be, as much as it naturally should be. So when the Tarahumara Indians ran barefoot, it strengthens their foot, it strengthens their heel. It doesn't give them that artificial protection. So it's the same thing, and that's the way I think about it when I sleep without a pillow. Like, maybe my neck's getting stronger. Like, maybe, I don't know. I feel like my neck's gotten stronger, but the reality is that I haven't slept with a pillow, and I don't ever have neck pain. So hope you all enjoyed that video. Thanks for sticking around this long to hear me talk about nothing, about pillows and me being scatterbrained. So please just give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. See ya tomorrow.